and welcome to another lawn clippings video from Lawn Fawn. Today we're going to be introducing our set Blissful Botanicals. This set is just so much fun. It's an all-around flower botanical set with leaves and different stems, and you can add all the different flowers and kind of create your own garden, which I just love. So there's so many things you can do with this set, so we're going to check them out. We have some really fun things going on the blog June 12th through June 16th at lawnfawn.blogspot.com. We have amazing samples by the design team. You have to check them out. They're gorgeous. And we also have some really great giveaways going on too. So go check that out also. But let's get to looking at Blissful Botanicals. So what's really fun about this set is that there are 3 different stem sizes that you can use. And then on those stem sizes, then you can add all of these fun flowers onto it. So I just thought I'd go ahead and show you these ones here. And so, you have to excuse me, I'm sniffling a little bit. I've got the cold that will never go away right now, so please excuse the sniffles. But we've got this, these really fun stems here, and these look fantastic stamped on their own, colored, paper pieced, anything that you can think of with these. Really fun. Heat embossed, anything. So there's those, and then these are all the little flowers that can go on there. So I thought I would grab this sweet little, looks like a daisy to me. That's the fun thing, is they kind of can be any flower that you'd like depending on how you color them. So here's that. And super cute. It's just adorable with that flower there. So let's check out another flower. Let's see, for the little small set, we've got this little tiny one here, which I really like. Reminds me a little bit of Hawaii. And I would love to be in Hawaii right now. So there's that one, super cute. And let's try another flower. I'm actually going to keep these off to the side so I remember which ones we've done. So another one of the flowers that I really like, I like them all, they're just so much fun, is this one here, this little pom-pom flower. And the cool thing about these different flower images too is that they can work on the stems like this, but you could also create a background with them. So you could take a larger block and put a few of these down like this and kind of create a, let's see, here's another one, and kind of create a fun little, funky little background like this. And so let's stamp this out in a nice green here. And so you could just stamp these and then take your stamp and just kind of turn it and create your own pattern paper. This would look amazing with Versamark on some pretty colored cardstock, just as a watermark, just something like a really pretty background just going on in the background. You could also, you know, individually color these too and have a really just fantastic look there. And these flowers are also fun, and they all fit on the stems too, which is really great. So I thought I would just color in these flowers real fast just to add some more color to the page. Okay, so now I've colored all of these in. You can see how fun and pretty and just spring and summer these flowers look. Just colored in really easy, really simple, and I just did some gray around them to kind of make them pop. And then here in this cool background that we created, I just went through and I didn't do any, I just colored it in. So we're gonna stamp one of the leaves, kind of leafies from the set here. Now, some of the great things about these leaves here is that they are perfect for all of those fun flower embellishments that I know we all have sitting around in our craft rooms. It really adds kind of an extra pizzazz to them. They can also be used just for decoration on cards. You can make these really elegant or really cute. I mean, there's so much that you can do with them. So I'm just really fun. You have to see the design team samples for a bunch of inspiration on that. But there's those, and then I'm just going to color these in real fast. Okay, so I colored and cut out these leaves, and when I cut them out, I just did really simple cutting, meaning I just kind of went around the edges just like that. But you could obviously get more intricate, but this is kind of a way to do it that looks really nice and is really easy to do, but you could always get more intricate too. So I cut them all out, and it's really fun ways to use them. So one cool way to use them could be with one of these fun flowers with all these fun embellishments that you may have, you can use these leaves coming out on your flowers and kind of add that extra pizzazz. So let's say we use this, this schoolhouse backdrop card from yesterday. You could put this flower on here with the leaves, add a sentiment, whatever might work best for your project. And I mean, your card could be done. I mean, really, really pretty. We have this really fun corner image. And let's see here. And what I like about this is you could have it kind of straight like this. Here, I'll take it off the block so you can see it a little better. Or you could curve it a little bit more if you wanted to. So because it's a clear stamp, you can kind of play around with how it works in your corner. But what I really like about this stamp is that you could kind of frame an image. Especially if you had like a little panel going on in your card. You could have one like this. Oh, see, I didn't stamp completely there. So all I have to do is, that's the great thing about a clear stamp. When you do that, when you just didn't stamp all the ink, which happens to me all the time, I just line it right up and stamp right over it again. And you can see it just looks perfect. So now I'm going to turn this stamp over and I can use it to create the frame the other way. So let's just pretend it was like this. Just like that. And that's just a really, really pretty frame. I just love it. You can also, cut the leaves out and use them separately. All sorts of fun things that you could do with this stamp. And of course, it just looks really, really cool. Something else that's really fun in this set is these tiny little flowers right here. There's a solid and an outline, and these are great for creating little backgrounds or just like sweet little stamps on your project. But something cool that you can do with these is, let's say, take this light green ink and you could stamp around with it just like that, and then you could actually go and take the outlined flower and stamp right over it. So I'm going to take a darker green ink now, and I'm just going to stand up so I can see over the image here, and go right over it like that. And I kind of like when it's a little bit off, because then it looks like a little bit, I don't know, I like the doodle kind of look to it. But it just adds something extra, so they look great by themselves, but it also looks great stamped over like that. I really like that look a lot. These flowers are also a really great place to use brads or gems or pearls to put them in the centers of the flowers, which is really fantastic. This set also has two sentiments in it, thanks and smile, which are really great general sentiments to have. So here's the thanks. Stamp that out real fast. There's that, and the smile, which is a great sentiment. And the good thing is you could do like smile, and then on the inside of the card have it's your birthday. So you could kind of have general cards made up, and then on the inside customize it to what the card is for. So here's the smile, which is really, really sweet. And the thanks, of course, thank you cards, we've always got to send those out. So we've got that there. There's also an individual leaf in the set. So this is great. You can just add it to separate things, or maybe even if you had like one of your smaller resin embellishments, it could go with the leaf like that instead of the whole leaf branches like we cut out here. So that's really fun. And then we have one more flower actually that somehow I missed. I didn't get it into my little pattern paper. So let's stamp that one out right here. So there's that. Then there's these two fun little branches, and they're kind of going either way. These are also just kind of smaller versions of these ones that would be really great to use. So I'm just going to stamp these out real fast too. And pick those up. And so these are really pretty, creating backgrounds, framing, you kind of have it framing a sentiment. You can use them for the different flowers, so have them there and have a flower coming off. There's just a lot of things you could do with it. It's kind of this Blissful Botanicals. It's this botanical fun feel. And then the last stamp from this set is this butterfly. And I know, I love butterflies. I don't know about you guys, but I just love them. So it's just nice to have. So just a butterfly that you can put in your garden, flying over the garden, really, really sweet. So there's those. I'm gonna color these in real fast just to add some color to the page. Okay, so now I've colored all the images just to add some fun kind of pizzazz to them. And you can see this fun little flower down here. I just love it on the big flower on the little stem. And this fun butterfly. And what I did with these daisies is I actually took a white gel pen and added it to it, and it kind of gives it a little bit of texture, and it you know, kind of gives a brighter white on your paper. So I think it looks really great. As you can see here, I went a little bit over the black. Once it completely dries, then I can just go over with a black marker over that and fix that. So that's always an easy fix. So there's one more stamp from this set that I would like to show you guys. I'm just going to move this over here. And that is, where is it? This long stamp set here, and I gotta tell you, I think it's my favorite one from this set. And so I just picked it up and put it on this block, and I wanted to show you how fun this can be in creating backgrounds and really long strips, especially for something like a layout. So here is the stamp, which is so fun. It's so modern and cool, and I just love it. And what you can do is you can actually take, I'm just going to take some scratch paper here, is you can actually ink up the stamp here. And I'm just going to stand up because I got to get over it, but I don't want you guys to have to stare at my hair. And you just line it up right there. And this might be a good time to break out that Fiskars stamp set. But let's see how this goes. And so you can just line it up just like that and have it keep going across your whole page. And you could keep that going forever. I mean, it's really, really cool. So I just really, really like that. And then something else that you can do, which looks really, really cool, is you can stamp it going one way, just like this, and then take it and stamp it going the other way. And keep that going. And you could create your own really cool pattern paper. You could make it the star of the show, you know, nice and bright and exciting. Or you could use a Versamark or a tone on tone and create a really cool background that way. And I think what would be really fun with this is to do kind of like a fun pastel like rainbow. So I'm going to color that real fast. Okay, so I just colored in this really quickly, really easily. You could use any kind of marker or colored pencil or crayon or anything. And it just looks so fun. I just love it. I mean, this of the sentiment could be the card right here, just this. And I love the idea of creating the background with it. So I'm just going to show you all the stuff that we did with Blissful Botanicals. We have, you know, these really fun, great flowers here that you can add all of these different flowers onto the different stems and color them and create beautiful gardens. You could create your own pattern paper, especially really subtle, stamped in a light green and just colored it in really easily. There's a bunch of this fun kind of framing here that you can do in the corners of your card or in a corner of a panel. These fun leaves that you can use and put flowers around, and also extra leaves, the solid and outline flowers that you can stamp on top of each other. The two sentiments, thanks and smile, which are just perfect. A butterfly to fly over this fun blissful garden, and another little flower, which is, it's fun to play around with the different sizes, so a smaller stem with a bigger flower. I love that you can mix and match and create what you really like. And then this is this fun border that you can stamp and continue to stamp and keep it going even across a whole layout. And then you can stamp and create a cool background like this, kind of up and down that way, which would be really, really fun too. So there's that. And then the last thing is these fun leaves that we cut out. And any of these other leaves could be cut out also that are here. And these are really great to be used with those fun embellishments, those fun flower embellishments that we all have, you know, hanging around, and you can add leaves just like that to your flowers, and it'll kind of add something special to those chipboard or fabric pieces that you have, or clay or anything like that. So that is Blissful Botanicals. Thank you so much for watching and for all of your support during this fun inspiration week. Make sure to head on over to the blog June 12th through June 16th to check out the amazing samples and comment to enter to win. Have an amazing day. Thank you so much again for watching. Bye.